$1,000? Did you just say?
Yeah, this right here costs $1,000. This is the original textbooks of D&D, my guy. Everything you ever need to know about D&D is right here in these OG textbooks, okay? The introduction. Second, the original pedestal map of D&D, which is... Oh, no, never mind. This isn't the map. This is the Encantus. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
the thing
trying
that
to find a
you
group
use
to play D&D, actually.
This is what you use to, put around your shit when you don't want anybody to see your stuff you're talking about or whatever, narrating, dictating, or whatever. So anyways, right here is the original Master's Guide. Prometheus.
I
Finest.
have a box, right? I have a D&D
The
box.
Monster Manual.
Yeah.
And the Player's Handbook.
Okay. I have a D&D box, but I'm not going to use it because it has a spider in it. And I was thinking of playing D&D without a spider thing on it. So, that's my goal. Other than that, that's pretty much it, really.
Let me actually see if I can find something in here.
Yeah. Yeah, you find that, buddy. Anyway, welcome to the bloopers, everybody. This is us trying to prepare for the podcast.
The dumbasses that we are. Let me see if I could find the fucking text character. Half dragon. Fuck yeah! Those are probably the funnest things to go after. Half red dragon veteran as finest. Hellhound. Hypogrief. Hobgoblin captain. I don't know how to say that. Hook horror. What the fuck is this? It looks like a fucking pterodactyl mixed with a fucking demo. Isn't that bizarre?
I don't know. Why don't you tell us, chat?
This looks like a brain. Intellect Devourer. No wonder why it's called Intellect Devourer, because it has a fucking brain. Unlike some monsters. A brain for a body, and it just has legs poking out of it. I'll show you it in a second. It looks very bizarre. Can you go in? That's what she said.
Wow.
All right, here it is, my guy. Isn't that so bizarre looking?
I guess.
A walking, breathing brain. Jackal where? Can't say that name. Guy looks badass. Oh, I thought I read Kenobi. It just says Cobalt.
Yeah.
Kenobi! Okay, let me go to the front. Monster Manual. Of course, it's the front dragon. Art director, yada, yada, yada. What is a monster? A monster is defined as any creature that can be interacted with and potentially fought and killed. Even something as harmless as a frog or as malevolent as a unicorn. It's a monster. By this definition, the term also applies to human, elves, dwarfs, and other civilized folk who might be friends or rivals to the player characters. Most of the monsters that haunt the D&D world, however, are threats. That's really weird to say. D&D world, however, are threats that are meant to be stopped. Rampaging demons, conflicting devils, soul-sucking undead, summon elements, the list goes on. One eternity later. And giant spiders. Oh, man. There's every type of fucking thing in here. There are giants, humanoids, monstrosities, ogres, plants, undead, elements, fae, dragons, constructs, colossals, beasts, arbitraries, and on and on and on. Oh, yeah. This talks about hit points, armor class, different types of speed. There's so much in this book. I was so bored one day. I read all of these books And at the very end of it, I wrote out my thoughts, and it's long enough to be a book. It's a problem. Like, I can write a novel about D&D. It's the best. So yeah.
Okay. Shall we start the podcast?
Oh yeah, let me put these textbooks away. Actually,
Alright.
before we do anything,
Alright,
I
that was
gotta
the
put them
bloopers.
back
That
because
was the
I don't
bloopers,
want to
everybody.
accidentally bump into it and then they fall and then the box breaks. Also, if you noticed, I fixed the lighting in my room. So the lamp is over there instead of all the way in the corner where there's just a bunch of glare hitting the camera. So yeah.
You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, let me just stop recording these extra bloopers.
All right, Thor, hit me.
Welcome to Movie Nerds by Killshot, a weekly podcast dedicated to cinema, TV shows, original soundtracks, new releases, behind the scenes, and much more. Tune in every Monday, 6 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, for new episodes and even see behind the scenes of our podcast. Follow us on social media at MovieNerds47 on Twitter. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions you want us to answer on our next podcast. Oh, and while you're at it, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It'll help us out a lot. Thank you very much, and see you next week.
Hello there. Welcome to movie. Fuck. Oh,
Welcome to Movie Nerds episode 8, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir. And today we're being dummies, because why not? So, yeah, today we are going to actually talk about a lot of things because we've been actually a little bit absent because of, well, for one, for me, my grandfather has actually been in and out of the hospital, and he's somewhere in his early 80s, so you can't blame the guy. What currently happened was he had fluid in his lungs, so, you know, that's got to be taken care of. And so, yeah, my grandfather is recovering, if you wanted to know, and he's recovering really fast, which is fucking awesome, especially for his old age. And, well, today, right now, I have to be honest, we're talking about the Last of Us video game. And I know what you're going to say, wait, isn't The Last of Us a video game, as I just said? Yes, it is. But here's the thing about it. First off, Last of Us is going to receive an HBO show, I believe, in December of 2023. I am not 100% sure on that. You can look it up and tell me if I'm wrong. But for that matter, first off, Last of Us 1 was honestly one of the greatest games ever made by Naughty Dog and Neil Druckmann. The performance of Purity all over of Ashley Johnson and Troy Baker that completely sold the entire idea. And then the sequel hit in 2020, I think, 2020 or 2021. I don't know. I don't give a shit. I don't really fucking care. But at the same time, Last of Us Part 2 today is the most controversy game ever talked about. Whether people say it's a complete utter masterpiece or a fucking shit show. And I believe that a lot of it is basically pure speculation. And I've literally watched over 100 fucking hours of just reviewers talking about it, saying it's either the worst game they've ever played or somewhere in between. And a lot of gamers decided to just stop playing the game altogether after a very, very certain specific point that shook the entire gaming industry to its core. Because Joel, if you don't know, is one of the most beloved characters in all of gaming, and they ruined it. Neil Druckmann, I'm pretty sure the fame went to his head, and quite frankly, it went wrong. It went wrong so bad that now Naughty Dog is hanging by a fucking thread by now remaking the very first Last of Us game and bring it up to today's standards. And Neil Druckmann even said, the director, he said that he's going to change a little thing about it, which is wrong. Okay, the game was already remastered, but the fact that he's remaking it from the ground up is wrong. Sure, you can bring it up to today's graphics, but don't change anything about the story. That's how you ruin a franchise. And if Neil Druckmann ruins the franchise, I think Naughty Dog is going to cease to exist. So, and then of course, like I said, there's the HBO show, which is going to come out, I think, in 2023. But that's mainly the priority of what Last of Us is about. Is basically, the story is that there's a character named Ellie, and the character of Joel, has to smuggle her across the entire country to, I believe, Salt Lake City, Utah. And basically, she's immune to the zombie apocalypse or the zombie bites. Fuck did I just say? And she has to go and they're going to try and make a vaccine. And so that's the whole premise. And then Joel realizes, oh shit, I fucked up. And so on and so on. I'm not going to spoil the game because please go play it. I've yet to play the games, but I know everything that happens. And I was honestly not only moved, but I was touched so heavily from my fucking soul of what Neil brought us so many years ago. And I think it's like 10 years old now, maybe 11 years old. And it still stands out as the greatest game ever created. And there's a reason why. Everything from the motion capture to the literal performance that Troy and Ashley gave us to those characters are some of the best voice acting and narratively speaking, apart from, of course, Uncharted 4, which, as we all know, is also one of the greatest games ever made. So, yeah, that's the whole gist of Last of Us. If you want me to make an entire video, if you want us to make an entire video of just me rambling on about the Last of Us series and just spoiling everything, go ahead and let us know in the comments, because I really want you to understand and feel what it is to the core. I can't talk about the core without spoiling it, these games, because reasons. I don't want to be a spoiler. I don't want to be the guy that said, oh my God, are you serious? He spoiled the whole game for me. I can't deal with this anymore. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy that fucked up all of that for you. So now to our next topic. Go ahead, Kill.
Before we go there, I want to state that the reason why I've been absent is because I've been busy behind the scenes with the podcast. Other than that, I want to also state that the reason why our episodes are actually late is because we record them 1 week early before the Monday. So when you guys get an episode on Monday, we start recording the next episode on that same day from now on. And it makes it easier for me to edit because I know I have a week of editing I can actually do peacefully and not actually rush, because we usually do episodes on Sundays and go, okay, we're uploading on Monday evening. So I gotta rush from Sunday night to evening Monday, and I gotta get that ready, edited, uploaded, and it's just a big fucking rush, basically.
It's a big mess of scheduling, and so
Yeah.
it kind of overlaps with him and what he's trying to do. So having a week of just utter peace where he can just digest and properly edit his shit, you got to give the man props for what he's trying to do. He's doing a lot of this himself. I'm just here to say other type of shit that he wants my input on. And so, that's part of the reason why I'm here, so that he has a second opinion about shit. So,
and plus, there will be no podcast because I can't do podcasts on my own, and I don't talk to myself on camera that much. I'd rather talk to a person on camera than to be talking to myself on camera.
Otherwise, it sounds like he's a crazy person.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Anyway, we talked about this topic 2 weeks ago, from AKA known as 2 episodes ago.
Okay.
It was announced on CinemaCon. We talked about it with the whole listings. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Yes, sir.
Also known as Mission Impossible 8, which is the last movies in the franchise.
Yep.
So, you want to take this?
Actually, no, I want you to take this.
Well, He's back again after flying a fucking jet. He's now back in a usual Mission Impossible shit, which I've never
Tom
seen, so I can't
Cruise.
really comment on that one. So yeah.
Let's be honest. If you haven't seen it yet, he's talking about Top Gun
No.
Maverick,
Yeah.
which was fucking beautiful. I recommend anybody, if you've never seen a Top Gun movie, just go fucking see it. There's a lot of exposition to the first Top Gun, which I recommend you also watch before you go see the sequel. So have fun enjoying the god awful song Danger Zone.
Yeah. Well, I think the only Mission Impossible I've seen is Achieve 4. Other than that, I haven't watched any of them. So,
Mission Impossible, I think 7. Can't remember what it was. Yeah, I think it was
all
7.
I know was he was inside of a helicopter kind of thing. So, and isn't
Yeah, I don't know
7
which
the
one
one
it
where
is.
he broke his actual ankle?
Yes.
7's the, yes.
Yeah, where he tried to yeetus the fetus, and then he kind of slipped his ankle too wrong, and then it just broke. And they
Yeah.
literally left that take. You can literally see him jumping and breaking his ankle. I think that's funny as hell that they left it in the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway, Dead Reckoning comes out, I think it's next year. Then the year after that is possibly Dead Reckoning Part 2. Other than that, that's the only news we have on Mission Possible. I also want to say that our next topic now is something I'm not really a fan of, but that's why I'm gonna let you take it. It's called Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh God. Can I just say Thor Love and Thunder, I think it's gonna be great. Because you have the well, as we saw in Endgame, there was Fat Thor. He completely went Espresso Depresso, and so now we get to see Thor get back in the game and be the true god of thunder. And as we saw in the trailer, he planted Stormbreaker, the seed of Groot, of course. And because it's too powerful for any god or any mortal to wield it. And of course, as we saw in Endgame, Captain actually got to wield Stormbreaker. But at the same time, anybody's able to wield Stormbreaker because it wasn't enchanted by his father the way Mjolnir was. If you don't know, it's Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. That's what it's called. And so, with that idea given, his father Odin is dead. He can't do it, and so he had to plan it somehow. So I don't know where he planned it. That is very unspecific or unspecified in the trailer. So I think I have a theory where it is, but I forget the name of where he planted the seed. And as we all know, he's in the Guardians with the Guardians of the Galaxy flying across the universe. And we saw in the trailer that Natalie Portman, I believe, is going to be playing Jane Foster again. And so there you go. And apparently she put back Mjolnir together and apparently is able to wield the power of Thor, which is fucking awesome. So I believe this is a story about Thor rediscovering himself. And I honestly don't know what else to say. So yeah, if you want to talk about it in the comments, you're more than welcome to. I will try and respond to the comments that you talk about Thor, Love and Thunder, and what else we say on this list. But yeah.
Yeah. I have no take on that movie because I'm not really interested because I've kind of died down with Marvel. It's like there's so many movies, so many TV shows for me to like catch up. So basically, after when I went to watch Doctor Strange, I watched WandaVision. I didn't watch any other TV show like What If or Loki or.
Can I just say
I didn't
those
watch any of them.
shows, they're perfect. Those shows are absolutely perfect. What If I could not stop crying at the end of. It was
Yeah.
so beautiful.
Yeah, but the thing that I have a problem is I didn't know I have to do homework to watch one Marvel movie. And someone like I know like a celebrity called KSI, he even stated that he didn't know that that to watch a movie you have to do so much like homework. It's just so bizarre because okay, it's a whole universe. Okay, fine. But if you're trying to introduce somebody to Marvel, are you really gonna go back to fucking 2008 Iron Man? For them
Kevin
to watch
Feige, you've done it again.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
there's got to be a limit to how much we can. It's like I feel like it's time that we separate people
Right.
because we're heading down to Phase 4 now.
And
We
a lot
don't
of people are
need to.
speculating that Phase 4 is going to be shit because of how much exposition that we're going to need.
We don't need to connect everybody again, have another Avengers movie, because it's already been stated that Avengers Endgame is the last Avengers movie. So
I think they're trying to state that it's going to be the last Avengers movie with the original Avengers. And
no,
if there is going to be another Avengers, then it's going to be shitty.
no, apparently that was the last one.
Well, it says it in the game, or in the name, Endgame. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like, for me now, I'm not interested in any Marvel material. I mean, I'll go watch it, but I'm not, like, super fanable.
I'll do that for you.
Anyway, that was actually topic number 3. So I actually skipped a topic. Gray Man.
Yeah.
So?
All right. We going on to 4?
Nope, number 2.
Number 2. I
Yeah,
don't
we
know
skipped
what
one.
number 2 is, so go ahead
Gray
and tell
Man.
me, and then I'll.
Ryan
Gray Man.
Gosling and Chris Evans
Oh,
are now
yes.
in a movie. Yes, Gray Man. Yeah.
All right, so Gray Man trailer was actually really fucking cool. I actually enjoyed the trailer a lot. I think Gray Man's gonna be an amazing movie. Captain America, what can I say? What can go wrong? And it was really, really good twist on basically Captain America being in a different movie for once. And I love Chris Evans. I love all the movies that he's in, even before he was Captain America. Fantastic Four. But that's not the point. The point is they go the extra liberty of putting exposition in the trailer as well. It's not just a big, huge slum trailer, shit going left and right and blurring the lines between fiction and reality. It's actually plausible deniability in this trailer, which is really cool. So go ahead,
Let's
Kelly.
not forget, this was also directed by the Russo brothers.
Oh, that's true. Endgame, the boys, they're coming back to make a good movie. So it's going to be a good movie. It's directed by the Russo brothers.
Yep, July 22nd.
Damn right.
Nope. 2. Sorry, Nope. Jordan Peele.
I think it's going to be a shit show.
Oh, it is.
Because the last time we had a Jordan Peele movie, it was, for me, it was Get Out. I fucking loved Get Out. And that's the name of the movie, if you don't know. It was a beautiful horror movie. And I think the fame went to his head when he created Us, which is another horror movie. Such weird fucking names. I swear. It's a one-name title, like Jon Favreau in his movies. Chef, Iron Man, and so on. But the problem that I have is that I think the fame is still going to his head. So some directors don't realize that the fame's gone to their head. And I think that's what Jordan Peele is. I do love Key and Peele together when they're doing comedy, of course. But I think it was a one-off for Jordan Peele. If this movie somehow makes it, then I'm going to see it. I'm going to see it, and I'm going to give you my full diehard opinion on it. And FYI, I'm going to spoil it.
This is also coming out on the same date as The Gray Man, 22nd July.
Oh, shit. Cool. So I'm going to probably go see 2 movies in one day. Dope.
I mean, yeah. Also, the Nope has a UFO kind of feel to it.
Oh, yeah. That was such a bizarre trailer. And he keeps using the same actors, which it's not a bad thing. It's just really annoying after a while.
So you're saying Christopher Nolan is also annoying then? For using Sir Michael Caine?
No. He's always a win. There's some actors that are always going to be a win. Like the Marvel franchise, you have to use the same actors, of course. That's an exception to the rule of using the same actors over and over and over and over again, because they're building a fucking story that's supposed to be structured around these actors that are creating the character's, actual true emotions. And nobody can ever deny the fact that Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. Okay? We cannot deny the fact that it's just sequel after sequel after sequel after sequel after sequel after sequel after sequel. That's a fucking tongue twister. But yeah. There's a reason why.
But
No,
let's be honest. Let's be honest, right? Talking about Marvel, right? 2008 Iron Man, right? They really planned the shit out of Iron Man ending, because it was the ending that started the whole Stark industry shit. You know what I mean?
Kevin Feige, you've done it again.
Anyway, go ahead.
So, where the fuck was I? Oh yeah, exposition leading towards different characters narratively. So there's a big difference between an actor or a director using the same actor for multiple movies that are completely different, but it's a completely different story when it's a different movie, but in the same universe as a franchise. So to end the season, or I should say a character's legacy at the very end of a movie is one thing. And then those actors never come back unless it's for a what if show, or for instance, Vision did die in Avengers, I think it was Infinity War, and then he came back in WandaVision, but served a beautiful purpose. She is, or I should say, Vision is the reflection of what of Wanda wanted. Because what she wanted, she could never have. She wanted a family. She wanted to be a wife and have kids and Vision as her husband. But when in reality, she can't, because she realizes through the course of WandaVision, you can't have what you want. And everything in life is only temporary, which is an unbelievable fucking truth. And it's a huge lesson in life. If you don't think that everything is temporary, you're wrong. Everything in life is temporary. I'm gonna eventually be in my own grave. Everybody is. That's a fucking fact. It depends on if you're going to be in a coffin or not. Whether your friends and family go the extra mile to put you in a coffin.
Okay. Interesting.
Next topic.
Your favorite, Black Adam.
Oh. Okay. You want to start off, and I'll end this topic.
I'm not doing this because I don't like The Rock. I'm sorry. It was only good in WWF.
Okay. First off, it's about drive. It's about power. All right. I don't want to do copyrighted bullshit, but I'm going to stop the song there. So basically, first off, we have so much shit to see in the trailer. And the trailer was a fucking masterpiece. We got to see a literal comic book accurate version of Adam, a comic book version of Dr. Fate, and the list actually goes on. And let me tell you something. The fact that we genuinely have comic book visually accurate characters is a testament, because Dr. Fate was most commonly comic book accurate in Injustice 2, the video game, which is very bizarre, not for a video game, but to take the original art style and put it in a video game and have it properly structured. So if you have that structured properly, then the narrative of the character is supposed to go right. And they actually nailed Dr. Fate, despite him being in the game for only, I think, the storyline for, I think, only about 45 minutes. It could be way less. I haven't played Injustice 2 in a long time. So he comes in and out trying to discover, the meaning of the universe, tells the meaning of the universe. Superman just takes the helmet and breaks it, destroys it. And, the goddess of fate kind of just lifts off of the doctor. And then he goes through space and time and tries to figure out what went wrong. And then, yeah, shit hits the fan. Brainiac tries to take over the world and universe. And, of course, they stop him. But that's not the point. The point is that Black Adam, I believe, is going to be a really good take of a sequel to Shazam. And if it fucking fails, I'm going to lose my mind, because there's been so much work that has been put into it. The Rock himself has even stated this is the most ripped he's ever been, because he understands the importance of what Black Adam should look like. He is so fucking chiseled. I'm pretty sure he can lift 800 pounds easily. So, yeah. So yeah, you want to go into the next topic?
Yeah, 1 second. I was on Twitter. The
I'll
Hunger
take your time, bro.
Games 5.
Do you want to talk about this or me?
I know nothing about Hunger Games. Let's be honest.
All right, so Katniss Everdeen, the main character, we have a serious problem.
Sorry.
What?
According to this prequel to the Hunger Games focuses on the Snow at age 18 years before. 1 second. Let me
I
just.
think we talked about this.
Did we? No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did, and when I was playing modded Minecraft.
Anyway, this is 18 years before he would become president of Panem. Okay, so this is basically about the young prime minister.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snow has fallen on hard times. He sees a chance for change in his fortunes when he is chosen to be a mentor for the 10th Hunger Games, only to have his... I can't read English, sorry.
No, take your time, man.
When he is assigned to mentor the girl tribe from... I'm not gonna say that, but District 12.
Do you want to just send it to me and I'll read it? I'll read it. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
You already have it.
Oh, where is it?
Just click on the link.
Which topic is it?
No, just scroll down. It should have everything like highlighted. Do you see the Hunger Games thing?
Oh yeah, the trailer. That's right.
Yeah, so you click on that and then you just read what it says in the description box.
Okay, sure. Okay, so this is the prequel to the Hunger Games. Focuses on what the fuck? Cornelius?
Yeah.
Cornelius Snow at age 18 years before he would become the... What are these words? Tyrannical president of Panem. Young Cornelius is handsome and charming, and though the Snow family has fallen on hard times, he sees a chance for a change in his fortunes when he is chosen to be a mentor for the 10th Hunger Games, only to have his allegation dashed when he is assigned to mentor a girl tribute from Proverse District 12. Okay.
Yeah.
I could have butchered a lot of words, so me dyslexic. So yeah, there you go. Happy. So I have a big problem with this. Let me tell you this. Why? Woody Harrelson was fucking beautiful in the Hunger Games. That's the actor, by the way. I don't know his name. I don't know his character. I don't care. I loved it. But the movies were borderline cheesy. And I fucking hated how cheesy it was. It was so cliche. The hero has to go do this, that. Oh, fucking tsunami, eh? They're running for their lives. Get above ground. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Yada, yada, yada. I would know because I have all the movies somewhere at my mom's house. And I haven't watched the movies in I think since they came out. I just don't give a fuck. Hunger Games is easily one of the most boring movies I've ever sat through. I mean, it is interesting at times. It has charming qualities, but those qualities I just look up on YouTube and watch because they're on my feed because, oh yeah, I forgot. This was an okay movie. But you know what's better than that shit? Fucking Divergent and Maze Runner, even though they came out around the same time, I think. But Maze Runner was a fucking novelty, as we all know. But then the other two movies kind of just fell flat on their face. But that's not the point. The point is, my problem is with the Hunger Games prequel is that we're going to look into the eyes of Snow. As we all know, Snow, I think, died in part 2 of the third movie. It was the fourth movie. But it just, I think it's gonna fall flat in its face. I could be wrong. It could be a fucking masterpiece. Either way, I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it because Hunger Games are boring to me. But yeah, the trailer looked very bizarre from my memory. But other than that, I don't really have much other to say about Hunger Games. Just the fact that I didn't like it as much as I thought it would. I think the first Hunger Games I actually got into, and then I forgot about it, and then watched it again and realized it was really shitty years later. But yeah. Oh
Well,
man. I think the internet's gonna fucking kill me now.
alright, I found some information, okay, on
I
discussing film on Twitter.
oh
The
god.
runtime of Thor Love and Thunder will be 1 hour and 59 minutes.
That's too short.
Why your
That's way too
camera
short.
is like a robot. It keep pausing. Yeah,
Oh,
your
is it?
camera's frozen. Yep. Can you
Oh,
just
is it? It's not frozen for me. Let me restart it.
yeah, restart it.
Okay, there we go. Abby.
Okay, whatever.
Is it working?
Cool. Whatever. It's still frozen, but whatever.
Then we need to rejoin the call. Hang on.
Okay. Hey.
Is this better?
Yeah, much better. Thank you.
All right, cool.
Anyway, short runtime, I guess.
Way too short. Way too short for a Marvel movie. The last time I remember a movie being long, like the longest movie ever, is
Captain
either
Marvel.
Avatar. Yeah. Avatar, the James Cameron movie. Fucking masterpiece, by the way. And then Avengers Endgame or whatever. I don't know. Something like that.
Well,
It's by Pow.
also, Paddington 3.
I don't remember that one.
A Little Bear.
No, I don't remember it.
You don't remember this bear?
Oh, that bear. Yes.
Yeah, that bear.
The detective bear of cuddliness. I've always wanted to give that bear a big, fat hug.
Filming will begin in 2023, both in London and Peru.
Oh, God.
The
Okay.
Knives Out sequel will be titled Glass Onion.
Cool. I'm going to be honest. I don't have anything to say about this. I only watched, I think the ending of Paddington. Yeah, where he's trying to steal the fucking shit that's apparently the treasures in the piano.
Do you watch anime?
Yeah, every now and then. But I don't
You
watch
watch One Punch Man?
anime. Say that again?
You watch One Punch Man?
Like literally the first few episodes. But I fucking loved it. It was so entertaining.
They're making a live action.
I'm done. I'm done. Fuck this. I'm done. Oh, god damn it.
Check what I sent you.
All right,
Look at
fine.
Discord.
Yeah. No. No. No.
No,
It's gonna
what?
be fucking horrible. I love Justin Lin, but no.
Set to direct the live action One Punch Man film, but Sony.
I refuse. I think Sony is trying to gain as much money as they possibly can. It's terrible.
Okay, well, considering you need some good news, I'll give you some good news. Check this out.
Okay.
And we will get to the other topics, don't worry. Check what I sent you. This amount to cheer you up. I don't know, but I hope it does.
Oh, no. No way. You're kidding.
You want to tell the audience what I just sent you?
Batman as I can't even say the name right. It's a different language, that's why. I think it's Japan. They're Japanese.
That is not Japanese. Read it properly, bro.
An
Young
original animated film,
Aztecs.
Batman Azteca. Yeah, that's a completely different language. That's in Spanish. Imperius is the world's from in the works from HBO Max Latin America. The film follows a young Aztec boy who uses the temple of I can't read these words. The Bat God as a lair to confront the Spaniard invasion and avenge his father's death. Well, what a coincidence!
Now, that was some good news, wasn't it?
Yep, I want to go to bed now. All right. Have a nice day. I'm done with the podcast, everybody. Have a nice day.
No. Now I'm gonna make it worse for you. Joker 2 is coming
I
out,
heard
by
about
the way.
this.
Yeah.
I'm actually excited about this.
But let me just shatter your dreams real quickly, okay?
Okay.
Harley Quinn's gonna be in the movie. But guess who Harley Quinn is?
Marco Robbie?
Lady Gaga.
Oh yeah, this bullshit.
And I think that's worse. The fucking movie's gonna be a fucking musical.
Why?
So
I
we
hate my
went
life.
from a fucking serious Joker to
Mentally ill Joker
to just a normal Dark Knight Joker.
Just start spreading the news.
That
I'm
Joker.
leaving today. 50 parts of it. New York, New York.
That's bullshit.
That's the Joker that we're now getting.
Oh, facts.
Because, yeah.
If
Anyway.
I ever drift away, to be there.
Anyway, Prey.
Oh, you can talk about this one.
I know nothing about Prey.
Me neither.
I've never watched Alien, by the way.
Oh, it's Alien. Oh,
yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's Predator, by the way. It's actually Predator.
Yeah, Predator.
It's a
That's
prequel
right.
to Predator.
All right. So the Predator is easily known to be one of the greatest assassin, killer, alien fucker in all of movie history, next to the Alien. Now, let me give you a brief history on this. Peter Collins. If you don't know who that man is, he's probably a big part of your childhood and you don't even know. First off, he did the Peter Jackson King Kong sounds. Yeah. The movie with that beautiful, oh my God, so beautiful. Skull Island at its finest. So, Peter Jackson, you fucking genius. So basically, Peter Collins is notoriously known to also be the voice of Optimus Prime. I'm talking about the OG guy. And so, he invented the sound of Predator. Isn't that fucking crazy? I actually think that this is going to be a really good movie because this prequel is really needed for the Predator.
Actually,
because we need what?
I don't think it is a prequel. But you can continue talking. I'm just
If it is a prequel, then it's long needed because we need more history about the Predators. Because if you think about it, I think that they are time travelers going through space and time, trying to figure out their way through the known universe because of one aspect. At the very end, I believe of Predator 1, one of the aliens one of the Predators takes their helmet off and literally looks at us, one of the humans, I don't know the main character's name, I'm going to be honest, looks at the main character and throws him a pistol from the fucking pirate era. I don't know what it engraved said, but it was beautifully designed as a prop. And it's just wonderful. The fact that the director went the extra mile. So I believe they are time travelers. And if this is a prequel, then I think it's just them figuring out how to time travel in the first place.
Okay. It's a prequel.
That's what I thought.
But it also says the action takes place about 300 years in the past and is briefly about how the warrior Naru wants to protect her tribe from the alien creatures at all cost.
That's right. I remember from the trailer. So I think they are time travelers because 300 years in the past. How the fuck would they live that long? They must be Time Lords. Hello. That or they just are, they're immune to time, which means they're immortal.
Cool.
Which also accounts the fact why they don't die.
Yeah. Can we move on to the next topic?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is a big one. The last topic. Ready?
Yep.
Star Wars
Drumroll.
Celebration.
Yes. All right. So we have a lot to talk about for Star Wars if you want to start it off.
How about I don't, because I don't have the actual list.
Okay, sure. So basically, I have it right here. So I'm going to read it for you guys. The teaser trailer for Andor came out. Andor, I could say that wrong. But it reads here, Star Wars Celebration shared the very first official trailer for Andor, one of the most mysterious new series. Andor will follow, I can't read these words, Cassian Andor, who was first introduced in Rogue One. The series will take place 5 years before the events of Rogue One, a Star Wars story, which was fucking masterpiece. Darth Vader was at the very end of it, and he killed everybody. The first season will be 12 episodes and move the story forward by 1 year. It was also announced that the series will begin production on a second 12-episode season later this year. That is if it does any good, FYI, saying that so you are aware of it. If it does really good on Disney Plus, then they are going to make a second season. But I think they're also just going to make a second season regardless to just push the story of Star Wars. So, related, Andor official key art trailer released from Disney Plus at Star Wars Celebration 2020. Now, this is what I'm long anticipated for. The Bad Batch Season 2. Oh my god, if you don't know, The Bad Batch was a fucking masterpiece. Every single clone is voiced by one fucking man. Think of it. Every single clone in the entire Star Wars The Clone Wars show is voiced by one man. And ever since we actually got to meet the Bad Batch in the Clone Wars show, everybody begged for the Bad Batch to have their own show. And it was for a really good reason. And the structure of the Bad Batch, oh my god, it was perfect. And so if season 2 can hold up to that, then they're going to make a season 3. And so on and so on. If it does really well, if the story is really good. So if they're going to continually build off of Order 66, because there's so much that happened when Order 66 happened. And, you know, Jedi Fallen Order, and I could go on for an hour talking about Order 66, but I'm not going to, because you can look that shit up and see how long the list is for what happened during Order 66. Emperor Palpatine, you've done it again! So the second season will take place over the 4 years leading up to Rogue One. That is very specific. With the final scene leading straight into the movie. It looks like the series will feature a ton of new characters, and fans will spot not only Cassian Andor, but high-ranking member in the Rebellion. Rebellion. Mon Mothma. What the fuck name is that? In the intense new trailer, Andor will premiere on Disney Plus August 13th of 2022. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't Bad Batch Season 2. That was the rest of Andor. Okay, now this is Bad Batch. Star Wars Celebration also dropped the trailer for the Bad Batch Season 2, which shows Hunter, Tech Echo Wrecker, and Omega. Omega is my favorite character, besides, what's his name? Hunter. And Omega returning in to continue their adventures throughout the galaxy in the wake of Order 66. See what I mean? The Bad Batch has a new look in the trailer, with the crew's armor looking a bit more cobbled together and Omega sporting her own helmet and longer hair, which means that she's growing up. Let me tell you something. The premise of the Bad Batch is that Omega was there when they were created in the lab. So which means that the guys that created I think Omega actually had a really, really big part in creating the Bad Batch too. So I think she herself genetically modified these clones to then, my theory is that she created them so she can have friends. And so they can take her out of her hellhole, which is the clone creation factory. And I think it's a testament to the fact that she's even older than the Bad Batch. Isn't that so crazy? Because they even said that when they went back to, I think, Endor, I could be wrong. I don't know the planets of Star Wars for the life of me. Please correct me in the comments. Please. I completely agree to fucking say, oh no, that's wrong. This is the planet. But anyways, they go to the planet where the creation of the clones are born. And they literally go into the room where the clones, the Bad Batch, were created. And she even said, I was there when you guys were being created. I was there monitoring what was going on, which is fucking crazy cool. So to continue on, related, the Bad Batch Season 2 gets a new trailer released and release window. The trailer also sees the return of Crosshair, Emperor Palpatine, and most surprising, it seems Genchi. I don't know. The Jedi Youngly Wookiee may have survived the slaughter of Order 66. The new trailer promises more excitement, action, and Star Wars world building as the series continues to fresh out this era. Did I read that right? Yeah. Although no exact release date has been announced, the Bad Batch is set to return this fall. Okay, Tales of the Jedi. I'm happy I got all done with the Bad Batch, okay? Because I fucking love it. So good. All right, Tales of the Jedi. Oh boy, I don't know anything about this, so this is my first time actually seeing this. Star Wars Celebration also include the announcement of a new 6-part animated short series, Tales of the Jedi. The new animated series in the same style as the final season of the Clone Wars and Bad Batch, which is really cool to think about. The art of those shows, fucking timeless. Will focus on Jedi from the prequel era and will feature some familiar faces. The series will follow 2 paths, one being a fan favorite, Ahsoka Tano. Let's go! While the other is Count Dooku, as it sheds light on the mysterious past as a Jedi. Wait. Because we know there was a very specific line in episode 2 of where Yoda saying that you were once my apprentice and now the master shall teach you a lesson. And of course he got away. But the thing is that we never got to see a glimpse of his Jedi days. So this can mean that it's going to shed not only light on his years of being a Jedi, but it's probably also going to spend a lot of time developing his character arc and how Yoda trained him. So I think that's a big thing. So I'm going to continue this. So by fleshing out Dooku's past, fans will also get a chance to learn about his Padawan, Qui-Gon Jinn. Let's go! Liam Neeson, along with his son, will return, voiced by the Jedi fans. The Jedi. Fans at the panel were treated to the first episode of the series, which features an adorable baby Ahsoka. That's so adorable. On one of her very first adventures. Although the first episode is happy, this series will definitely include some darker stories as well. Related, new details on the Star Wars Tales Jedi animated series. Given the fact that Tales of the Jedi will feature Dooku, this shouldn't be a huge surprise. Interestingly, the Tales of the Jedi short are stories told primarily through visual with minimal dialogue, taking inspiration from re-owned Japanese animator. I'm not going to read that name. And the creator of the Star Wars himself, George Lucas. Fuck yeah. Mandalorian Season 3. I'm so hyped. Now, Star Wars Celebration also revealed the premiere date of the highly anticipated third season of The Mandalorian, which will debut on Disney Plus early next year. Although a teaser has not been released to the public at this time, it was exclusively shown during the Lucasfilm Studio showcast panel. The footage revealed that Din Djarin is going back to Mandalore in an attempt to regain his honor after removing his helmet. All right, so I'm going to say this right now. One of the most beloved ways of telling a story with a character that doesn't show his face whatsoever is the fact that he physically shows his emotion. And we can see his emotion not only physically, but how he moves his own head around and how he is physically involved with his emotions. Like, Master Chief is the perfect example. And if you don't know Halo, Master Chief Halo, but clearly, Master Chief is the known god of expressing his emotions because of his facelessness. And let's be honest, the show of Halo is a tragedy because the actor, I think I've like read or saw on a YouTube video the fact that the actor doesn't want his face to be like covered up, and so he wants to know that he was Master Chief, and instead of using the helmet as his face, he uses it as a tool, which is fucking bullshit. A faceless character is supposed to be faceless. Period. That's why in Mandalorian, it was so beautiful to finally see the face and the pure, utter horror in the Mandalorian's eyes, sorry. And oh my God, it was such a poetic moment. And I think Jon Favreau truly understand, and Dave Filoni truly understand the meaning behind what it is for a man to take his helmet off and reveal his face, because it was such a well-defined moment in Mandalorian that it had to win an Oscar. This has to win a fucking Oscar. Mandalorian. Oh my God. And the same actor is going to play Joel in The Last of Us. What are the fucking odds? But yeah, let me continue. The teaser also featured the return of the armorer Grief Karga. I'm not reading these names. Dr. Pershing and Boo I'm not reading these words. Along with a number of Mandalorian warriors. It seems like Bo-Katan is not letting the power of the Darksaber go, with the two Mandalorians apparently at odds in the new season. So in the very first season, the Mandalorian himself, Mando, it's what everybody calls him, basically went against the guy that had the Darksaber and then defeated him, of course, and then tried to give it back to the bitch of the Mandalorian. Supposed Mandalorian. You're not a Mandalorian until you keep your helmet on. That's a fact. So that proves that she's not a Mandalorian. She's only wearing the Mandalorian armor because her parents had it and it was brought down to her, FYI. And in Mandalorian text, it significantly states that you fucking have to rival the person with the Darksaber in order to have the honor to wield the Darksaber. That was the big point, and that's what this is talking about. Related, the Mandalorian creator Jon Favreau, I love you, Jon Favreau, confirms thrilling season 4 already in development. Guru, Baby Yoda, and Din Djarin will continue to traverse the galaxy in the new season. But it looks like their new quest will take the pair to Mandalore and hopefully reveal more about the planet's fate. Season 3 of Mandalorian will debut on Disney Plus February 2023. Jon Favreau also revealed that he is currently working on the 4th season of the fan favorites Star Wars series. So I also think that they also gave us a thing of what is it? Kenobi, but it doesn't state that they on this blog that I'm on or whatever, it doesn't state that they went over Kenobi, which is bizarre to me. But I'm not complaining because we already saw the Kenobi trailer. So I'm not complaining. So I think that's the reason why they didn't talk about Kenobi. They could have. I didn't watch the fucking live stream for the life of me. I tuned in for like 2 minutes, got bored and left. So, yeah.
All right.
Is that it? Did I cover everything?
That's everything. Yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, anything else to say?
That was a lot of shit. But I enjoyed it. Of course, I enjoyed it. Is there anything you want to say about anything that I talked about, Kel?
Honestly, you put it exactly where I would put it. On the fucking
Let's
nail.
go!
Anyway, gonna be a short episode, so trying to do some catch up. Other than that, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week, Monday, 6 p.m. for new
Bye,
episodes.
guys!
And just a little before we go, we are planning for episode 10 to be a live episode. Meaning, if you want to watch the episode live, you can do on my Twitch.
And we are going to be answering people as we talk about our topics too. So I'm actually going to really enjoy this.
So don't forget to share this podcast so we get more people on Twitch. Other than that, that's about it, really.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and of course, if you have any thoughts, please, I adore you to just put your thoughts down in the comments, okay?
All right. Other than that,
Have a nice day, everybody.
Other than that, have a good time watching movies, and yeah, bye.